friends, this is Barbara from Wigs and Fluff. Now today I'm going to show you my makeup routine. This is my bare skin and I've already put on a little bit of Clinique, that's my moisturizer, Clinique Moisture Surge, and Vaseline. A little bit of Vaseline is always my trick. It helps smooth the skin and holds in the moisture. The next thing, oops, I forgot it. I gotta get over here. Just 1 minute. And a brush. Sorry about that. I forgot the one thing I need to have, and that is Laura Mercer powder. Right after the Vaseline and the moisturizer comes Laura Mercer powder. The powder. Now, I hope I don't get it all over my shirt. That's why I picked this shirt. I didn't think it would stick too much to it. This is a soft surrounding shirt that I have on, and I got it over at the Goodwill, but this thing is huge. It just is huge. Very big. So, all right. So that's a trick. This will cause my skin to glow. You'll see. And I have just a little makeup brush that I use for the powder. The next step is the regular foundation. I use Clinique Even Better. That's what I use. I was using IT, and I decided to choose something else, to try something else, and I love this Clinique foundation, and I have it in, the color is in Stone. So I put the foundation on with my fingers. I always do that, not with the makeup sponge. The makeup sponge will come later. Okay. All of those who wanted to know how I did my makeup, this is how I do it. Okay. So that is the foundation. I like to do it with my fingers. All right. Now then, the next thing, okay, is the first, I have to keep my head about me so I don't forget steps. Oh, it's buried down here. I'll get it. There it is. The first one is the first coverage, full coverage IT Bye Bye Undereye Concealer. Full coverage concealer. This little part of my shirt wants to keep folding back. So, I don't know if I'm going to wear this soft surrounding all day or not. I'm afraid it might fall off me because it's so big. It says medium, but it is way the heck big. I wonder if that's why no one wanted it, because it was missized or something. I think this must be a large or an extra large because it's so huge. That could be the issue, that it's missized. I like to cover up any brown spots that I have on my face and underneath my eyes. And I like to put a little bit on top of my lids, like that, to get rid of all those blue spots, red spots, and what have you spots. Okay, now I look somewhat like a raccoon, I think, but it gets better. The next step is the second concealer. I use 2 concealers at my age. This is Pearl. This is Born This Way in Pearl. And this is the one where I am going to use my little sponge. Okay, so I'm just going to put some of this under each eye and on my nose. And I get it up into my eye as well and on my nose. I know there's a lot of steps. It isn't just to sit down and do it, but I can get this done in a quick amount of time, usually. There, see, this wants to fold back again. I don't know if I'm going to wear this all day or not. I'm not liking this shirt too much. So I can see why somebody abandoned it at the Goodwill. It is so huge. It is so freaking, so huge. I shouldn't say that word. I don't like that word. Anyways, moving on. The next thing is my little bag here. Where is it? Found it. The next thing is Clinique blush, Defining Berries. That's what I use. Excuse me while I get up again. I did not get my brushes in order very well today because it is early. So you're getting ready with me this morning. I don't know if that's the right brush or not. That might not be it. All right, so now's the time. This is the step where I put on the blush. And when you're an older lady, I know my grandma did the same thing. She had lots of blush on because it gives you color. I know a lot of people are afraid of looking like Ronald Reagan. Sometimes when he, excuse me for getting up again, but I got the wrong brush. Okay. So, see this thing keeps doing this? I don't think I'm going to wear this shirt today. This is a cute shirt, but it's way big. And this little part here keeps folding back, and I don't like that. So, anyways, just wardrobe issues. So, the next thing now would be my eyeshadow. And I like Revolution eyeshadow, the Ultimate Nudes. Now, none of this makeup is particularly expensive. They're all pretty reasonable. I always get the small size of the makeup of the Moisture Surge, and of course Vaseline is cheap. I always buy it in these big containers like this because I use so much of it. I use it on my arms, I use it on my legs sometimes, my hands, and what have you. None of what I use is very expensive, so. And I forgot another brush. It is early for me today, I think. There we go. So now I've gotten, so I'm gonna put a little, I like the purples. I'm wearing this purple shirt. I like the purples. I think the purples go best with green eyes, and I have green eyes. My mother had brown, my father had blue, and I have the green. I think that's the way it goes. Now I'm going to be getting up and down again with these makeup brushes. I'll get there in just a second. All right, to my satisfaction. All right, now then I use one of these pointy brushes to clean out underneath afterwards and over the top, because I'm always, I'm always getting the eyeshadow in places I don't want them. So that's just what I do. Okay, so after that, and we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. I'm chasing something down in the bottom. There we go. So I don't have to dig for that. All right, the next step is my eyeliner, and this is the little trick that I use. See that little place there? I really don't like that. This is the Covergirl Midsummer Night Mayhem, and it's in blues. So I keep this around, and I use a very thin makeup brush, very thin. See how thin that is? Very, very thin. And I go to the dark, the very darkest one. That's my eyeliner. I've tried black, and black I cannot wear. It's too harsh for me. Now I'm going to have to get close for this part because I can't do it otherwise. There we go. It takes a time or two to get this on. Be patient. Y'all know how to do eyeliner. You just follow the line. And then in the corner, I give myself a little eye lift by going up and then across. I don't do cat eyes. I never do cat eyes or anything like that. I don't think that they look that great on older women, but you can give yourself a little eye lift. Look at the difference between this eye and this eye. You can really tell. It just helps to lift your eyes a bit. All right. I think I got a little crazy with my eyeshadow. All right, put that down. And the next thing is going to be my eyebrow pencil, which is Anastasia Brow Wiz. I love this stuff. So I open it up, and I need a mirror to do this too. My eyebrows are very thin. My mother had the same problem, so did my grandmother and my great-grandmother. All of us have thyroid issues. Just enough thyroid issues to take our hair. So, and there are some eyebrows. Now, I also have this other eyebrow, thing, which is this one here, and this one is the same, the Anastasia. This is the brow definer, and if I can get it open, there we are. It has a little place in the front, and you can just fill in with this one if you like. So that just helps save on this one, but you end up getting both of them, so I don't know who's fooling who there, but that's another story. All right. I did get a little crazy with my eyeshadow. So if it seems like I got a lot of eyeshadow around everywhere, that is why. Now, the mascara that I use is Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, right there in black. So that I can wear, black mascara. So anything to make my small eyelashes. Again, that's because of thyroid deficiency. It does take a minute or two to do my face, but once you're there, it's there. And I do like purple. I wear blue sometimes, but predominantly purple. Sometimes in the summer, I'll wear a gold color. That's okay too sometimes on my eyeshadow. But for the most part, with these green peepers, if you can see my eyes, they're green. I like the purple. They always say purple looks best with green. So I go with what they say. There we go. So Now, so I've got the majority of the makeup on, but as I look at myself, oops, there it is. Where is that brush? One of my brushes fell. Oh, there, nope, that's not it, but I'll take that to help a little bit. Maybe I put it back in the box. I did. All right, this. And there you have it. Can you see the glow? You can see the glowing part now that I've put a little bit more blush on there and got things going in the right direction. And I am just going to put on my Soft Romance just to show you. Get my comb out. This glass is really driving me crazy. I don't know what in the world. It's brand new. I got it at the Goodwill. It's brand new. And I thought, well, I've never had a soft surrounding, so I'll give this a try. It is huge. Look at the size of this thing. It is huge, and it keeps flopping open in an unattractive manner that I do not like. So, soft surroundings, look out. I'm giving a review on your clothing line. Okay, so now all I need is some earrings. And I think I will just choose these little bamboo earrings today and put them on really quickly, sort of quickly. Oh, I forgot the last step, didn't I? Lipstick. I forgot my lipstick. Yep, I'm going to show you. I use the Amorous, and you can find all of these products in the description box below. If you like my makeup, if you like the way it comes out, I'm not afraid to show my bare face. I'm 75 years old. So, when I'm done, I still look good. I still look good enough to go out and do some shopping and get a coffee, have lunch, and live my life. So there I am, all fixed up and ready to go out the door. It does take a little bit of time, but I can do it in a quick amount of time when I'm in a hurry. It's a lot of makeup. To take it off, I use Pond's cold cream, and at night I use Pond's cream for the face, for night cream, and I use Vasoline on top of that again to keep my face smooth overnight. So that's what I do, and you can see the glow in the face, can't you? That powder right after your moisturizer really works. I like that idea. I think it's an awesome idea. And I use Laura Mercer powder. It's a great little powder. And I buy the small size because I can't afford the big size. Whew. They are very, very expensive. And I don't use that much. Just a little bit of powder over your moisturizer seems to get that effect. Okay, making God your priority. The world wants you to make it a priority. But God is the real priority. He is the real priority. In Exodus 23, the Bible says, "You shall have no other gods before me." The world wants to chip away at your time. So time is important. Start and end each day with Jesus, with prayer and Bible reading start and end the day with Jesus. And pray, just pray in the Spirit as you're driving along the road, going to here, there, and everywhere. Go to church on Sunday and read the Bible and pray. Money. The world calls for your money. Phone bills, cable bills, car payments, insurance payments, and everything else. So start each month with an offering to the Lord. Figure out whatever 10% is of your income and divide it up into months and start off the month with the offering to the Lord. Your life. The world wants to chip away at our lives. So give your life fully to Jesus with no compromises. And there's my Jesus painting, and he is the painter of life. Do you know who it is? I'll tell you about that later. Tomorrow, we'll find out who gets the Renee of Paris box, the Sierra in Strawberry Swirl. And today's the last day of the contest. So make sure that you comment below and subscribe, and you can be in the drawing. So that's my story for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.